Detroit here. I've been a little tardy making videos lately, but seems like hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself wherever you are. Today, kind of musing on this minor 11th chord, and I wanted to share a couple of voicings and help you get this chord in all 12 keys and apply it like to a 2-5-1. So the chord I'm playing here, okay, so here's my right hand, here's my left hand. Left hand's pretty standard. Now you say, well, gee, that's a lot of right hand. That's a ninth stretch to the right hand, and it's a regular octave in the left hand. Now the other way to play this is do the ninth stretch in the left hand, like this, and then play a triad. You're going to end up with the same sound. Your choice. Now if you put root, you won't get as rich a sound. So you're either going to have to do that. That's the, I should have mentioned that this is definitely intermediate to high intermediate stuff. So what I played earlier was this chord. Think of it, my target is, I'm heading for F. I'm heading for F, that chord. Some kind of F chord I want to play. So I want to have a route to get there. So I'm going to think of it like a 3-6-2-5. Now, if I played a regular 3-6-2-5, that would be, if you went through my intermediate course, these should be familiar to you. And that takes me to F. Let me do that again, in case some of you didn't go through my intermediate course. So this is an A minor 9. Drop the thumb. Now have a D9. Here's a G minor 9. Drop the thumb. That takes me to F. And when people first learn that, especially when they're coming from beginner land, they say, wow, that's a nice sound. That's a nice sound. But the more you play, the more you reach for even nicer sounds. So instead of this A minor 7, we switched that to an A minor 11. That sound. And as you see, and when I titled this video, I'm going to do inner voices as well. So these are my inner voices right here in my right hand. See, the outer voices stayed the same, but the inner voices move. So I got, now I'm on a G minor 11 chord. And watch the inner voices move. That takes me to a nice F chord. You can use that progression, that circular progression in thousands of songs. So I won't even go into that right now, because if you're at this level, you can figure out where to apply this. I just wanted to show you these voicings. Now, how do I get my head around this? So I separate. So anytime you see you want a minor 11 sound, you put A minor in your left hand, and you go take that down a whole step, and you put that triad in your right hand, right? I just happen to have it in second inversion, right? Any inversion would have worked, but I like the second inversion sound. Now I want look at my virtual keyboard there and see if you see that here's your A, and up above you see that G triad there. You say, well, where does C come from? Well, think of that C as part of the A minor sound, right? And think of this G superimposed on top of that. With that thinking, you should be able to find this chord no matter what key you're in. Now, some of them are a little hard to play, even for me, and I have pretty big hands. I got pretty big. So here I'm playing this chord. So think of it as A minor under or G triad over A minor. That'll give you that A minor 11 sound. So if I wanted to go straight down, I would have to go to an A flat, get the minor, right? Now what's a triad, a whole step under A flat? Well, G flat is. Now that one's hard to play. So this one I would have to go this way. So you might want to practice it both ways. So now I just have the triad, and I have the 10th in my left hand. Same sound. I could have done that. I could have done it here. Matter of fact, that might be the best way to learn it, because you really can see the separation in your left and right hands with these polychords. So let's take it down. Let's take it down again. Now you want to find that. So now I have a G minor with a 10th. So I got to get that minor in there some kind of way. I got that. It's got to be there. And take it down again. In other words, once you get the system figured out, then you can find this minor chord. So you can find this chord. It's just a beautiful sound. Now here I doubled up on the, so I have an F minor 11. So I just took this note here, doubled it up. So with that thinking, you should be able to find this minor 11 chord no matter what key you're in, or at least this voicing of it. So let's go back to this A minor 11. Gorgeous. Now the reason I voiced it this way earlier, because I wanted to utilize those inner voices, those inner voices. So instead of dropping to an A minor 11, I'm going to drop here. Now what is my computer saying? Flat 9, sharp 11. That's it. I don't care. It just sounds good. Now I'm going from tension, from released kind of to tension. So here's my A minor 11, inner voice down. Now I'm going to go to a G minor 11, inner voice down to an F chord. So let's say you have a singer and you're going to sing a song and the song's in F. Go to the 3 chord, play a minor 11th chord. And the singer's ready to come in. Work that around the circle in especially in the keys that you like to play in. Let's say a common key is E flat. I won't go through all the machinations of this is one, this is two. If you're listening to this video, you probably already know that. So I want to go to the 3 chord. So let's voice it. Let's find that, and I'm going to put this third in my thumb. What's a whole step above? So I have this. So I have a G minor 11 chord. I'm going to drop a half step in my left hand. Right? There's my 6th substitute. It's a 6th substitute. Now I'm going to play this chord. And I'm going to drop the inner voices. And that'll take me right to E flat. It's a pretty easy concept to explain, but it takes a bit of practice and work it in. Now you'll hear different rhythms. Sometimes it'll go ba ba bum or something like that. It's easier to learn things and incorporate, for me anyway, if I just play it nice and slow. I try to play it nice and slow. So actually, I'm on A minor. Again, I'm in the key of F again. These dropping by half steps, these are tritones. So, okay, let's go to the key of F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, right? So a 3 chord would be, right? A minor to some kind of D. But we didn't go to D. We went to A flat. So we went to its tritone. So we went to here. So a lot of things are going on in this little voicing here. So we got a minor 11 chord, inner voicings, and a tritone, a 2 minor 11, inner voicing, and another tritone. One more time. We got this. You would be hard pressed to find a jazz song, no matter what, it's a ballad, it's bebop, no matter what era, that doesn't have these circular progressions in them, 2 5s. So, just by way of review, we started with a 3 chord. Once you got to the intermediate level, you learn how to play this or this. What's wrong with that? Nothing at all. Let's do it the regular circle way. So we have a 3 chord. Remember our rule that we just beat into our heads, that we took this chord, went to a third of the chord, made minor, major. So majors in our right hand, minors in our left hand. Sharp 1 diminished chord here. That gave us this D7 flat 9. So here we have a G minor 9. once we're on this G minor 9, we could do some inner voice work here. That gives us a C7 flat 9 with a 13 on top. And then 2 will take us to F. That's where I dropped you off in the intermediate course. Now, picking up from there, and we took that progression throughout all the keys and just made a whole 4th video series about that. So if you haven't watched that, go back and subscribe to the channel and find that intermediate course and work your way through that. Or drop it down in the comments below if you have any questions about that at all, and I'll be glad to answer them. This time we're going to bump it up just a little bit. So instead of this, now we have this. And these sound good, especially if you do the arpeggio thing. Especially if you splash them like that. So they sound good to me. I don't care how you play them. There it is, nice soft. Here's a splash. Now we could just go minor, minor, minor. We could do that. We could just go A minor 11th, A flat minor 11th, G minor 11th. But these inner voicings give us that tension release that we always are looking for. That's more tension. Now we got this. See how when we were here, that's just delicious. Now we want some more tension. And that'll bring us to our target point. So I want to ask the question. I want those of you who watch this little short instruction to put down in the comments what song would you apply to? So you can use that little 3-6-2-5 substitute progression like an intro or a turnaround. Let's say you're on the 1 chord. Let's say now we're going to the key of C. And somewhere in that song, in the key of C, it wants to go to the 4 chord. Happens all the time, right? 1 chord going to the 4 chord. 1 chord to the 4 chord. So you can go 1 chord and then you can just do your thing. You end up right on the 4 chord. Sixth chord also likes to go to the 4 chord, but we were already on some kind of 6. So we were on an A minor 11. 6th chord to the 4 chord. A little bit of ear training here. That's a regular old, well, not regular. So let's take care of our beginners. A minor, F. 6th chord. Now I'm thinking in the key of C now. Yeah. So that's where we started way back when we were beginners. But you know what? You got to start somewhere. I do not bash my beginners. I love them. So here we have taken this to another whole level. that in your songs. Now, the question I was going to ask, what song are you sticking it in? I gave you some situations. Now, you could be introducing a song that's in a certain key. You can be going from somewhere, and you're going to end up on that, like in the key of C. You're in the key of C, and you need to get to F, right? So, no problem. You can go. That's a tritone. I could just play this all day. And I'm repeating it so you don't have to keep hitting your rewind button. Okay, that's our quickie lesson for today. Have yourself a great week. Let me know, if, hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed these chord voicings. That's another video I did, a whole walk you up from nothing. If you're trying to understand how to voice chords on a piano. And we will talk to you on the next video. Hit a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good jazz. You know what to do. We'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.